Assalamu alaikum. First of all, thank you the Applied Zoological Society of Pakistan and University of Sargodha to giving me opportunity to present my research work. I am Dr. Mehwi Siraj from Department of Agricultural Sciences, Allama Iqbal Open University, Islamabad. The topic of my research is poultry production and role of extension services in Azad, Jammu and Kashmir. Poultry production is well organized and one of the most vital sector of livestock. It contributes 1.4% in overall GDP of Pakistan, 26.8% into total meat production. It contributes 5.76% in agriculture, about 11.25 million table eggs and 1.24 million kilogram chicken meat has been produced every year in Pakistan. Backyard poultry. Birds have inside protection in houses at night, scavenging system with little additional things working as a supplement of food. Chicks obtained from this system is through natural hatching. Production of bird is not good as other means of commercial production. There are many characteristics of birds because in rural communities, first of all, eggs are a source of protein for care of sick person. People in rural areas invite important guests for meals, affordable to maintain a few flocks, and it is used in religious ceremonies as a present for relatives, economic and social status of women. Mm, So it can women can earn income through these birds. So they contribute in economic and social status of women. High mortality, low egg production, predators, and vaccine issues. The objectives of my study are to overview existing backyard poultry production system in District Poonch AJK, to study the various factors affecting income of backyard poultry farming, to assess the role of livestock extension department to promote backyard poultry farming, to suggest the policy guidelines for improving backyard poultry production system in AJK. Material and methods. I selected data from District Poonch of Azad, Jammu and Kashmir, and I selected uh, 5 union councils for this purpose: Abbaspur, Hazira, Rawalakot 1, Rawalakot 2. The total number of farmers that were rearing backyard poultry are 625. I chose sample size of 242 to Sakaran table. I collected primary data and secondary data. Primary data, I collected primary data through personal interview with farmers, and I used well-structured questionnaire, and secondary data from livestock extension department. Primary data include overview of existing backyard poultry, factors affecting income of backyard poultry, assessment of role of extension services, and secondary data include input of extension department to promote backyard poultry. And they have majority of the people have two types of birds, desi and asil. 71% of the respondents had desi type of birds, and 19% of respondents had both desi and asil. And majority of the respondents said that the purpose of keeping bird was egg production. And the farming system of the backyard poultry was mostly majority of the farmer using open farming system, and Their cages was located under shade, under sun, and both under sun and shade. And a majority of the respondents, 66 was 61% of the respondents said that their cages were under shade. And when people were asked about the feed they were using, 70% of the respondents said that they were using handmade feed, and they were administered vaccines if required for the bird through dinking. And they said that they had very hard to access to extension services, and the people they were source of information from the Department of Extension Services was the livestock attendant. Livestock attendant was a major source of information for the rural communities. And people were satisfied with the production of birds, and 91% of the people were satisfied, and 59% of the people said that almost 60% predators effect on poultry bird, and 76% of the respondent told that um, they don't have opportunity for receiving training from extension department regarding poultry rating. And factors affecting income of backyard poultry, they said this yes, training means a lot for them. If people were properly trained, they can get more income from the birds rearing, because they can produce high number of birds. 56% of the respondents told that they have problem because of lack of training, and 80% of the respondents were satisfied with the quality of birds they had. And mm, and when people were asked about they were satisfied with meat production of new bird, 72% were not satisfied, but 80% of the respondents were satisfied with the egg production of the new birds. And when they were asked about the role of livestock and dairy development department in introducing new breeds, they said that yes, um, they were introducing new breeds, and people were coming toward poultry rearing faster than the past due to livestock and development department, because of introduction of new breeds. And when people were asked about that, are there is any financial assistance from the livestock and dairy development department, and majority of the people replied that yes, mm, there is also financial assistance from livestock and dairy development department. And uh, access to extension services, but 78.1% of the respondent replied that although LDT are providing opportunity, but for weekly or monthly basis, there is no access to extension services on monthly basis. Attending program arranged by the livestock and dairy development dairy authority for poultry keepers, 76% of the respondents said that they did not mm, get any training for from the livestock and development department. Provision of vaccination scheduled to farmers by LDT, 40% of the respondents said yes, and 60% of the respondents that know about the provision of vaccination scheduled by the farmers by LDT. The conclusion of my research is that although uh, backyard poultry is very important, it is nowadays it we can say that um, um, it can also include in organic farming. But backyard for poultry farmers were stumpy producers. Backyard chickens were found to be the most communal poultry species reared all over the area. And majority of the farmers were rearing desi chicken for egg production, but they people don't have proper awareness about proper poultry housing, feeding, disease prevention, control, and improved breed of poultry. And they don't have proper assistance by the department and extension services for rural communities. Through my study, I recommended that for cumulative productivity of backyard poultry, provision of healthier and high-yielding varieties of desi bird should be presented. And there should be a universal training program advertised for the villagers or farming communities on reading executive of poultry. Availability of feed, medication, and vaccination of farmers at reasonable price will have to increase the productivity of backyard poultry. There should be awareness about science of prevention and curative measures against disease. Mm, because they don't have any proper sense of prevention and curative measures against disease, and people are suffering a lot. This is the literature cited for my research. Thank you for your attention. Thank you.